and block the path for your opponents, or if you want to just take up a fight outside the circle by exerting just a bit of a pressure. All right, so that was a good shot, but it just missed up its mark. And Toxic, where are you coming? I mean, the place that you see is gonna be filled out with your opponents, but look at Fire taking down Toxic. Exactly, that was a mistake. But Fire right now just trying to push down all the other players, and Toxic, where he goes down in the situation onto the other side. All the other players are just moving forward. RS onto the other side. PFM Hunter takes down Entity Zagan, and now comes the major stuff. Fourth circle, it just pushes upwards. It's out in the open. You gotta take all the fights there.
Absolutely, and with that, of course, RS being the first team to get themselves a kill in the entire lobby and looking pretty confident with that. They are maintaining the edge of the circle approach towards the end of this, but with that, they also did get the information down towards N2D as to how and what exact rotation is that team making. But keep in mind that when you look on towards the western side of the map right now, we are looking at RE at a very close end of that circle, but right above them is going to be BFM in their path. But will they make the rotation? Because again, you talk about RS, the way they had themselves set up in that compound was looking pretty confident, but Redstone PK needs to get into the car and get out of that situation. But with that, of course, move on with PES, and PES is certainly dominating H2E, and they were in the center of the circle since the start, and with that, we've got at least 2 to 3 knocks coming in down towards H2E.
3 knocks came down and the team got eliminated. This is something different that happened. You can see the players of FS were also taking a fight onto this side, but Respect needs up a revive, and that's going to be an important thing. And PES is onto the other side, and C4 right behind them. So many teams in so close of a vicinity to each other. Zulker has to move forward onto Respect side. Somewhere down the line, this might be a big mistake if things go south. Zulker enjoying all the loot right now, and now they will be moving up forward, but Respect's revival is a big question again. Alright, so they are moving up forward. They have a good smoke area for themselves. They can see their opponents as well, but right now revive is the main priority, and after that they have to move inside the circle because they are 39 meters shy from the zone.
Absolutely. For now, FS is certainly maintaining that wonderful position, which is going to be able to get that smoke wall set up and get the fourth player all into the game itself. But with that, Zarar taking another knockdown towards NES, and Zarar Zig taking another knockdown towards Northeast Sports, and with that, 2 knocks coming in for the side of NES for now. But move on down towards PES. They are in the open once again, and they have 3 to 4 teams that will be contesting for this zone. FS is certainly looking confident, but PES, they are out in the open. They are trying to maintain a decent balance and maintain a decent position, but again, keeping in mind that they're in the open, they could very well get backfired from this.
Well, Murtaza was actually having a really good aim at that moment. Obviously, he missed up a few shots, but the thing is that he actually spotted down his opponents, and now Momtu is also onto the other side trying to take down those kills if he can. But the thing is, for FS, Circle is not their best friend right now. Like, Circle is away from them. They need to pick up their vehicles. They need to start moving if it comes down to that, or something like that, because PES, KO, like there are so many teams right onto this area. But PES as well, 1-3 split. Murtaza goes down from Respect. That was a really brilliant knock that just comes down to here. It actually puts down PES in a pickle. Will they go for a revive, or will they not? Because Draco from knockout from the back inside goes for a back 7. Now the players will have to move forward, but Kashu also knows there's a team behind them, but Tyrant is moving up forward. Might as well just be a different situation. But Tyrant, alright, that was a bold move. That was a really bold move, but Tyrant goes down as a smile was onto the back end side, and now Kashu spots down 1 with his M4 trying to take him down, but nope, Zulkar moves from the other side, and this is like, it is a different situation now. You can see so many teams with a lot of chaos.
Absolutely, this is the third party chaos that's happening right here, where indeed PES was in the center and they were not. There was nothing supporting them. There was no rock. There was just a couple of trees that they could probably get themselves behind and get themselves safeguarded, but that of course was gonna have to fail, and with that, PES not looking too confident. But FS on the other side is very dominating in this entire approach. Of course, the circle is pushing for them, but they have the advantage. But move on down towards the circle itself. Zarar all by themselves, looking very comfortable, but of course keeping in mind that that is also an open zone right there.
Well, Believe is down in the open. What is happening? But can he take down 1? Yes, he does, but it's going to be a mistake as he is being shot down from the other direction. He gets spotted down. Smile finishes the job. Will be going back down to the shack as well. Now, Zulker, can he, revive his teammates? That's the most important question. Obviously, they have a smoke cover for themselves, but the circle timing is going to be crucial. The circle will start in a while, and right now he needs to touch the other one. When Tyrant is on low HP, but well, already both of them gets a revive. That's going to be a good thing. So that's going to be one of the things that they'll have to look forward to. Zulker gets a revive on 1. Will be touching down the second player. I think so. He will. Well, the players are moving up forward somehow. And what is happening? Tyrant is going down. No! Tyrant!
Wow, what conversation
Direct,
went there? What happened, FS? They had the entire control. Ocean, as you mentioned, he should have probably gone for that revival first things first, but eventually they probably just decided
Now
within
they should
themselves
move
that
forward.
they ought to, because the circle is coming in, and that, of course, is the 5th zone, and the amount of damage that they're probably going to be getting through that is going to be detrimental. But again, they had the cars. They should have been able to get that rotation done in time, but they are, of course, doing that. We can see Respect and Zulka on towards the upper hand side of our zone right here, and they are getting themselves acclimated right next to that zone.
Whoa!
But with that, Ghazi bringing in a lot of domination. On the other side, of course, we talk about the knockouts coming in, bringing in a lot of domination. Knockouts have already brought 2 more kills towards themselves.
I mean, a drive over just happened right now. You saw it in the kill feed. But look at Ghazi Khan, does not have a helmet. His vest is totally done for. But once he spots someone, he's taking them down. But no. Zigzag, shoot straight, takes one down. That was good. Now it's down to 10 teams and 32 players alive. I mean, these are the players. These are their vehicles. This is no party right now because this is just the fights that are happening. Sky Ash, he has a stun grenade. I mean, he cannot use it right now. All he needs to do is just to watch his back, and there is no team, so all he has to do now is watch his front.
I'm loving the way Zarar is approaching this game, because they were certainly in the circle and they had that wonderful cover as well of those houses that they were on, and rather on top of. They are bringing in a lot of kills for themselves, but we look on towards the kill feed. We are looking at PES still in control. Ismail right there bringing down towards the players of N2D, and that is looking really confident. But with that, Ismail has certainly given away his position, and Zarar has definitely looked on towards those fights, and PES is not looking good. I mean, Zarar is the one who is in control of this entire circle for the moment. But move on down towards Team Stoner. Now, this is a team who's only got 1 kill thus far. With the DP, he is, of course, going to be looking down towards the side of DES, but not yet, because Zarar is still in control. Zigzag bringing in another dominating knockout from the side of Team Stoner.
Well, right now, DES will have to see what they can lose right now, because Draco takes down 1, and he is looking really good. But Noob's Grenade takes down Chaos Upser, so that's one of the things. I mean, the players think that they have a good cover for themselves, but the circle, again, it's going to be a different and a tricky situation. Look at this. The one good revival should just come in right about now, and yes, the revival has started. So that's one of the things. But right now, if we talk about TS, all they have to do is move inside the circle. It's going to be a really tricky affair, because C4, I mean, if we're talking about NFP, so many teams have already made their way inside the circle. So for TS, it's going to be a really tricky affair. But Zarar, unfazed, inside the circle, enjoying everything. They are living up a really good day.
Absolutely. With that, you talk about knockout. The first day did work in their favor in the final match, and right now they have themselves a really good control of this small little area. The only question is going to be that they've got the car that one of them is blasted, another one has not. They have certainly got their crosshairs down towards DES, and with that, DES goes down. Destroyer Esports has been knocked down. One after the other. Knockout did bring in a lot of control in that, and they have been sent back into the lobby. But move on the conversation down towards Redstone BK. They are, of course, going to have to slowly and steadily get themselves in the zone as everybody now starts pushing on towards the compound of Zarar.
Well, slowly and steadily, the players are moving forward. As you can see out in the situation, C4 Ahmed's grenade takes down 4G. And now 4G and teammates will have to see what they can do. Upster goes down once again. It's the second knock. Ted Noob also goes down in the situation. Ahmed low on HP goes down by Leo from the other direction. Gulfam will have to go and take down one player. Professor, meanwhile, takes down Upster. And Gulfam actually takes down Leo. Now the trades are coming in. Down to 7 teams, 18 players surviving. Fire has to rage fire onto the players of Zarar, because they are teasing every team. Yep. They have the circle, they have the house, they have the compounds for themselves. They are teasing every team properly.
Absolutely, and with that, of course, the entire fight that right now we're looking at is going to be out in the open. In that, you talk about the covers. C4 certainly has a little bit of cover. Knockout is out in the open. They have no idea. Musa has no idea that Team Stoner Malco is right behind him. As soon as Musa gives away the information, as soon as he starts shooting down towards C4, that will be troublesome for the likes of course, not only C4 but KO as well. Because if we look at Team Stoner, they have 2 players right behind C4 as well as the other team, and this is going to be detrimental for this team. And with that, Knockout taking things in their control. Team Stoner has been eliminated.
Sounds like they spotted another one. I mean, look at this. Zara Zigzag takes down Vegeta. I mean, Team Zara, the circle surely is helping them again. They are the only team that is at the edge of the circle, and they'll have to take all the fights for themselves. Sky Ash again just moving up forward, will be going and being one with nature. I think one more player goes down, but the player zone, yes, it's going to be NES Max. The Avenger OP is onto the back and said can go for a perfect backstab. At least at one player of Team Zara. If we can do a 1v4, that's even brilliant. We'll have to see how that happens. I mean, Professor is just out. Every player is unfazed by the fact that Avenger OP is onto the back lines.
Exactly, but then again, Ocean, I mean, the conversation for him should automatically go down towards he's the only man surviving for his team. He ought to just keep his head down and survive for as long as he possibly can, because he knows for a fact he's got the kill feed in his phone itself, and he knows that Zara right in front of him are bringing down players. They have the cover of these houses, whereas all the other teams are out in the open. But again, you talk about contestation. This is Zara, NFP, who have all 4 men alive of their teams. Knockout is out there, Draco all by himself. As you mentioned, NES Avenger OP is also right behind the compound of Zara, but the conversation is going to be, well, Knockout already being knocked out. Zara still in control. Zara has all the information, and with that, Knockout goes back into the lobby.
Well, Professor is looking really good. Can take another one down. That was incredible, but he's getting shotted from the other direction as well. All he can do is just bait that one player out that he has taken down. I mean, Kian is just down right now. I mean, if he has some good dribbles, might as well just go for a jump shot, but Zara Zalim takes down RS in Redstone. PK also gets eliminated. Will be going for a reload and revive as well, but Avenger OP, he is coming, but can he do the damage? His helmet is good, his vest is good. Look at this, he spots one, he takes him down. Yes, he does, or he doesn't. Oh, he's shooting in the wrong direction. Sky Ash takes him down. Avenger OP so close yet so far, and now we are down to 2 teams, 4 versus 4. It's going to be NFP versus Team Zara. Professor, like no one can anticipate him out there. Can he actually be the main man of this heist that they are doing out here?
From the looks of it, certainly Zara has a lot of control of this entire compound. But along with that, of course, NFP have got themselves very well segregated and set up. And of course, the conversation is going to be how exactly are they planning on pushing on along. With that, Professor has been picked out from the side of NFPxSky Hater. And this is going to be a conversation as to how exactly is NFP going to be approaching. And with that, Ash bringing and knocking down another player, which is, of course, going to be Myth for now.
Well, Sky Ash moving on to the back inside. Zara Zigzag goes down. This is down to a 2v2 affair. You can see the players are down, but right now Zalim, can he just take this fight? It's a 2v1 as per se. All right, Myth, he has to do everything. I mean, on to the other side. Look at that. The confirmations are coming up. It's a 1-player affair or not anymore. NFP already just cementing their name. 9-kill gameplay in the